Hello, Internet. It's me, Princess Etch. Tonight, I was going through a bunch of my old YouTube videos, and I have a few that are actually privated. These are videos that I'm pretty sure will never see the light of day, except for one. There was one where I did an impromptu blog, vlog style post, and it was really cool. The footage was horrendous. The audio quality was just tanked. The video was filmed in 2012 using my old laptop and the built in webcam that came with it. And what was curious about that video wasn't necessarily the art that I was creating, which was, but it was the stories that I kind of decided to share in those moments. So I briefly talked about my week. I talked about in 2012 my week as a student at an art school in Chicago, and it's the closest thing that I have to a semblance of a true vlog from that era in my life. I so wish I would have filmed more, but it got me thinking about how I posted that footage even though it was the crappiest of quality and shot super candid. I remember having a bad hair day. I feel like I'm having a bad hair day today. I was in pajamas like I am right now. And it was just really cool to realize that watching that footage 11 years later, I didn't care. I thought it was really cool to get a glimpse into that chapter of my life, and maybe it's because I'm extremely self absorbed. That could very well be the case, and nobody else might be interested in that footage. But it was interesting to me, and it got me thinking, why do I spend so much time trying to be perfect with everything when I can still share a good story or share a cool experience and just upload it to the internet in its pure and rawest form? Just let it be what it is. And so that's kind of what this impromptu video footage that I'm shooting at 3:05 in the morning on a Tuesday. So that's kind of where this is going. There's really no point to it. I'm not doing any etch a sketching while I'm filming this footage, but yeah, I don't know. It was really cool to look back on that footage and see how much I've improved, not only in my drawing on an Etch A Sketch, but in the way that I speak in front of a camera, in the equipment that I have, in my setup. Oh, it was so nice to get a little bit of a glimpse at my old bedroom at that apartment when I was living in Chicago. And even my desk was something that I just didn't like. And I thought so much about how in my senior year of college, which I was in at that time, it was this exciting time where I felt like the only way for me to go was up from there. And in a lot of ways, it's very true. I think back on my YouTube at that time in 2012, and I definitely had less than 100 subscribers. And today it is May 16th of 2013, 2023, my God. And I am at over 90,000 subscribers on YouTube. If 2012 version of me would have known that information, her brain would have imploded. She would have never thought it possible. Frankly, I never thought it possible until the advent. I'm so sorry, I'm itching this part of my collarbone. I think I got bit by a bug. But until the advent of YouTube Shorts, I would have never deemed that possible. It's incredible how TikTok has so immensely changed the social media game. I've talked about this a lot during live streams, but I figure it's kind of worth saying. TikTok has truly changed the trajectory of the course of my experience posting content on the internet. Before then, before 2020, before pandemic, when I joined TikTok, the best performing platform for me was Instagram, and I believe at that time I had maybe around 4,000, and that was after a solid 4 to 5 years of me just like slowly climbing that ladder. It was so tough. So anyways, I usually talk about that kind of stuff. I usually go right into the nitty gritty of the business and talking shop of it all. And while I love talking about that kind of stuff, I thought it would be really cool to take a page from that video that I watched from back in 2012, which I very well might make public, but I thought it'd be really cool to just talk about my last week or so and kind of give a little snapshot into what my life is currently like. It's going to take me a moment because I actually haven't put a lot of thought into what my week has been like. So I don't really have anything major to report, but I'll just come up with stuff off the top of my head. So around a week ago, not this last weekend, but the weekend before, I had my friends Grace and Ryan come stay with me. I live near Baltimore, and the Baltimore PokeCon was happening from May 6th through 7th, if I'm correct. And it was such an amazing experience, everyone. I have been sitting on a delightful hoard of Pokemon cards from an extremely desirable era in the trading card game that I was actually looking to get out of. And I think I made over $800 just selling off random cards here and there. People were swarming my binder for like 3 hours. It was incredible. It was intoxicating to be in the company of my people, of people who get me, of people who understand the passion that I've had for this amazing franchise for over 2 decades of my life. And it was amazing to just walk around and be in the company of other people who also share a passion for this franchise, and to, of course, be in the company of Grace and Ryan. And Grace is like a huge, prominent Pokemon collector. She owns the Pika-Bug and the Lugia PT Cruiser, and it was just so freaking cool. They were parked in my driveway for a minute, and that was surreal to see my childhood dream car just chilling in my driveway for a sec. It was totally out of this world in the best kind of way. Another thing that I would not have ever anticipated happening in my life 11 years ago. So the power of the internet is amazing, my friends. It is truly an incredible thing. So that was a major highlight. Kyle went on a work trip the following week, and I remember being a little goblin. I mostly stayed at home. I like scrounged in the kitchen. I definitely was running low on food. It finally broke down, and I went to the grocery store. I'm able to walk to a local grocery store, which is really nice. And I don't really drive too much. That is something that I'm sure I'll be remembering a decade from now, is my lack of vehicular travel. But I definitely get by during the work week by just using my own 2 feet. And honestly, because I work from home, I'm not really getting around too much. I'm usually working from home, staying at home, getting things done, going on random walks, dropping off packages in the postal boxes and such when I need to get out and do a little bit of a errand running and such. And then last weekend, Kyle had work on Sunday, and on Saturday, we ran a lot of errands. That tends to be our errand heavy day. We are a very task-oriented couple when we have the things that we need to do throughout the week. So we meal plan, laundry, cooking, cleaning, etc. So unfortunately, that's probably not super exciting to talk about, but if anybody's ever had an interest in knowing a very weird little tiny glimpse of my life, there you go. That's a little snapshot. I've been keeping in touch with my best friend Jesse a lot lately. It's been really nice to get phone calls in with him. Mother's Day just happened on Sunday, so I called my mom up. She lives in Florida, so I haven't seen her since my 30th birthday in October of 2021. I think that's the last time I saw her. So I don't see my mom that much, but that is how I feel after over a year of live streaming. I feel like it's so much easier for me to just blather nonstop to a camera. So those are the random words that are coming out of my mouth for this impromptu, unexpected, unanticipated word vomit vlog. I keep saying blog instead of vlog. But I hope you all enjoyed this little miniature snapshot of my life. And this video, unlike that one from 2012, is not going to be private, at least not for now. So if I am able to watch this a decade from now, I will give myself one piece of advice for future me. If there's anything that I just learned from my 2012 video that I could impart upon 40-year-old me, I'm currently 31, so say 9 years from now, if there's anything I could impart upon 40-year-old me, it's to give yourself a little bit more credit for the progress you've made in life. I'm so used to comparing myself negatively to all the other things around me, and after watching that video and seeing how far I've come as not only a professional, but just as a human, and realizing, wow, 11 years can really change a person, I recognize that future me could benefit from the knowledge that past me just taught me. So perhaps this video is a personal lesson in giving myself a break, patting myself on the back, resting on my laurels, and just basking in the knowledge that even when I feel like I'm not doing the best, I'm still progressing in some incremental way every single day. So thank you so much to everybody who viewed this video. I probably have a bunch of social media links in the description of this video. So thank you again to everybody for getting me to 90K on YouTube. That is a phenomenal feat, and I'm so grateful for it. So hoping to get to that big 100 maybe this year. I don't know. I would have said it impossible 11 years ago, but now, if it's popsicle, it's possible, my friends. So take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet, and you have chosen to spend this time with me. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you all in the next video. I'm going to hit that end button right here, and bye.